Till I fall down in my soul, and I can't control. I want more of you, God. I want more of you, God. Down in my soul. Good morning. Good morning. I'm just enjoying the presence of my Father this morning right now. While I roll for this time to come in, we got 1 minute before I dive right into this live. How are you guys this morning? Welcome. Thank you for joining me. This morning we talking about 4 habits to improve ourselves. So with those 4 habits, we're going to learn like what they are. We're going to learn how to use them. Just all of that. We got some activities today still, you guys. So make sure that you got your typing fingers ready, because I got some work for you all today. Yesterday we had an amazing time. Thank you guys who came on yesterday that was able to join me live. We had a really good time, and today we're going to have a really good time as well, talking about the 4 habits of self-improvement, right? So first thing I want to know is, where are my vets at? Where my vets? If you a vet and you have been on my live before, comment for me, vet. If this is your first time joining me, whether you're joining me live or you are watching the replay, please comment and let me know if you are a newbie to the live. So you guys drop that for me right now and let me know where all my vets at and where my newbies at. Well, I tell you guys all the time, I don't ask you to do nothing that I'm not going to do myself. So I am going to comment below as well as soon as I pull it up, because it didn't pop up on my situation yet. But at the end of the day, let me see where my newbies are. If this is your first time joining me live, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. And comment newbie so that I know that you are a newbie. You are a new gem. I love to see my new gems. So let me know. Okay, so I am a vet. I have been here. I have been going live for some time now. You guys that do not know me, my name is Geneva. I go by G Barber. My entire life, really. I am the author of Getting Motivated. # It Starts With Then When. This book is available for you on Amazon as well. It is available in person. So if you are the type of person that likes ebook, you don't like to have paperback, it's available for you on Amazon. It is just $10, you guys. So why am I able to tell you the 4 major parts of self-improvement? Because in writing this book, I've actually gone through this journey. I've actually accomplished it. I told God, like, listen, I know that you gave me this book, and I know that there is a message inside of here, but I don't want to just be that person that just tells people what to do. I want to have lived everything in this book. I want to know that it works. I want to know that I'm doing everything right. So you guys, drop those comments for me and let me know if you are a vet or if you are a newbie. I would love to speak to you. If you are watching this live, thank you for joining me live. If you are in the replay, please # replay so that I can comment to you, I can speak to you and get to know you. Okay, so we're going to dive right in. This, right? I told you guys we're going to be working today. We have some assignments. Yesterday we had a ball and we spoke some things into existence yesterday, and we're going to do the same thing on today. We're going to communicate with each other, right? So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you are able to receive something in this message on this morning. If you did receive something, please share it, because you never know who needs it until you share it. So share it with somebody, share it on your page, share it on your social media sites or whatever you have, right? All right, so If you are commenting to me and it's not pertaining to the topic or what I'm asking you to comment, I am going to get to you. I am going to go in towards the end and I'm going to answer or reply back to all of the comments because I like to engage with you. So please do not feel like I'm ignoring you. I am going to get to it. I am going to answer you. I'm going to respond. If you're in the replay and you're doing this, I've come back on here and I do comment back to you, so don't feel like you left out if you want to replay. All right, so the 4 things that will help you with your self-improvement, right? To improve yourself to your next level, to get to your next level, to get to victory, to whatever it is that thing is that you're waiting on to happen in your life. Is coming, right? But there's some work that we have to do. You know, the Bible tells us that faith without works is dead. So we have some work to do, you guys. So today, we're going to start the process of this work. That's why you're going to talk back to me. So the first thing that I feel like is really, really, really important of the 4 is having a spiritual relationship, right? Your spiritual growth matters. It is important because when you have a stable relationship with God, like there's nothing that you can do. He is able to do the impossible, right? He is able to see you through. He can do it, right? I've watched him do it. I didn't know. You should have seen how many things tried to come against me and writing this book even. But at the end of the day, I set my goals like we talked about on yesterday, and I achieved it because I stayed focused, tunnel vision. I stayed focused. I was dedicated. I was committed. I didn't give up. All those things that we spoke yesterday, that is what I did. And I seen the book happen. So he's able to do all things through you, right? He's able to do all things for you. So you need to make sure that you are either establishing a relationship with him if you do not know him. If you never given your life to Christ, I encourage you to go ahead and do that because it is amazing. Yes, it is hard. You know, some people like to say, oh, life is easy. No, it's not easier when you're saved, but it is worth it, right? It is definitely worth it. But you have to either establish one. If you already have a relationship with God, we can always have room for improvement. There's always room for growth. No matter what it is that you're doing, there's always room for growth. I'm a stylist, you guys. I grow out hair, as you can see. I'm no longer bald-headed, right? But I have to perfect my craft still. I still have to do some studying. I still have to stay up on the new trends. I still have to educate myself furthermore. So it doesn't mean that because, oh, I got it, that's the end. Like, you constantly have to grow. You constantly have to learn. You constantly have to evolve. You constantly have to self-evaluate and make sure that you are staying up on top of your business, right? Also, you have to study, you guys. You have to study the word. You have to read your Bible and study it, but you have to not only study it, but apply it, right? The things that you learn, the things that you encounter, the things that you that God feeds you, you have to apply it. That's just like your children. If you tell your children, oh, I need you to do this, and that, but then if they don't do it, they didn't apply it, right? They just heard you say that. So we have to actually get them to actually applying that thing, you know? So at the end of the day, that's the first thing that we need to do, is that we need to actually make sure that we have a spiritual relationship, that our spiritual growth is going to the next levels and the next level and the next level. Okay, so what I want you to do for me right now is, because we're speaking about having a relationship with Christ, right? But it's so simple. What I need you to tell me is, what is something that you did to establish or to strengthen a natural relationship? And like I said, I'm not gonna ask you to do something that I won't do. So at the same time, I'm over here and I'm gonna definitely, say something that I did or I've worked on that helped to strengthen relationship, right? So what is something that you did to strengthen a relationship? It doesn't have to be spousal. It doesn't have to be, it can be any relationship. It could be your coworker. It could be your auntie, your mama, your sister, your cousin, whoever. What is something that you did that helped strengthen that relationship? And my thing is, I had to learn learn and relearn and reapply it and relearn it again how to communicate, because communication matters, right? And at the end of the day, if you're not communicating effectively, then nothing is happening. If you are not communicating in a sense that you need to be, because sometimes communication means that you need to be quiet. Did you hear me? Sometimes when you are communicating, it means that you have to be quiet. You have to give that other person the opportunity to speak. You have to not only see, we think that just because we're not talking that we're quiet. No, because sometimes somebody will be talking and we got all these thoughts going on in our head, and we just, we can't wait for them to stop talking so that we can get our point out as well. No. You got to silence your mind. Quiet your mind and actually take in what that other person is saying. So I had to learn how to communicate, because I so much love God that, and just my desire to help people is so strong that sometimes I would step out of line and I would speak and be trying to talk with them, and I'm not really taking in what they're trying to say, and that's how things get misconstrued and misunderstood. So we have to learn. Well, I had to learn. That's one thing I did. I had to learn how to communicate. So what is your thing that you had to do to make sure that you was having and maintaining a strong relationship? When we realize that in the natural, like if we can do it in the natural, then it's that much easier with God. It's that much easier because we stop making it be like this whole drawn out thing, like this unthinkable thing that we can't accomplish, that we can't do, right? So y'all comment to me, let me know. I done wrote mine now. Let me see what y'all comments are. But at the same time, I'm going to move on, because the second thing that we need to do is we need to work on our mindsets, you guys, right? The way that we think, the way that we process things, the way that we understand things, the way that we, even think about things within ourselves, because a lot of times we hold ourselves back because of the way that we think. We hold ourselves back because we talk ourselves out of stuff. We overthink, overanalyze things sometimes, instead of just having faith and trusting that, okay, if God told you to do it, then do it, because it's going to happen. If you are listening to him, if you have that relationship that we spoke about in number 1, then he's talking to you. And if you are learning how to listen, then you can hear what he's saying, and then you have to apply it, like we said. And when you apply it, then you start seeing those things starting to manifest in your life. You understand? So at the end of the day, we have to make sure that that's what is taking place. So we have to make sure also that we do not allow our way of thinking to hold us back. Because, like I said, we'll talk ourselves out of stuff and we like, oh no, that's too hard. Or, oh no, maybe that's not for me. Oh, well, maybe I'll do it later. Oh, it's going to be too hard. It's too complicated to get it done. This, that, and the fourth. No, stop talking yourself out of stuff. Be confident. Believe in you. Like we said yesterday, believe in you. Don't quit. Don't give up. Keep pressing forward. You got this, right? So don't talk yourself out of something that's for you. You understand? Like, don't feel like it's not capable to happen. It is. It's reasonable. It's not out of his control. So I wanted to share something with you guys that's actually inside of the book, right? And it says, I will think effectively. So if you're rocking with me right now, can you please do me a favor, whether this is your replay or you are live with me right now? We are going to speak some things into existence. So can you please type below, comment to me, think effectively. I'm going to do it too, because that's something that we need to do. We need to think effectively. And at the end of the day, if we are thinking effectively, then what's happening? We are actually seeing things done. We are seeing things manifest. We are seeing things, come to fruition, right? Because we're not holding ourselves back with not thinking effectively. So if you rocking with me, let me see you thinking effectively. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're going to think effectively. And with thinking effectively, that means that we're not talking ourselves out of stuff. That means that we are believing in that thing. That, you understand? Okay, so we're going to set goals, right? We're going to set goals. So let's write it. We're going to set some goals, because when we set a goal, guess what we just did? We wrote that thing out. And when we write it out, we actually can see it, right? Because sometimes we don't feel like we can have it because we can't see it, right? We can't see it happening, so we don't feel like it's going to happen. So when we set that goal, we write it out, we can actually see it. So comment for me, set goals. Now, when you set these goals and you see these goals, then that gives you the more motivation, more encouragement to go ahead and achieve that goal, right? Because when you see it, you like, oh, this is what I want, right? And you go after it. Like, get it. I told you guys in one video before how one of my things that I aspire to have is my home, because I want to have my children and whoever else needs to be in my home at the time to be able to be comfortable. So with that, I just started drawing out my house, right? And the way that I want it to look, and how I want the landscaping to be, and how many rooms I want to have, and just everything. And so I know that that's coming, you guys, because that's my plan. I set my goal, that's my plan, and that's what I'm aspiring to do. So I'm taking the steps as well forward to get that home. So now what I need you to tell me is, you get out your own way. Get out of my way. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get out of our own way. So get out of my way. You guys, I'm having technical difficulties over here, so please bear with me. However, come on, we're going to keep it rolling. So let me see your comments. Get out of my way. I'm trying to comment for you guys, but it's not working. And we're going to get out of the way. Like I said, when you change your mindset and you start believing and thinking that you can have it, and you start taking and you're looking at that goal, and you are setting up, a game plan to get to it, then you're getting out of your own way. You're getting out of your own way, and you are allowing that thing to happen. So think about it for people who are who have their own business, right? Me personally, I run my own business, right? So at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, I would like to bring in this amount of money a day, right? Or this amount of money a week, or what have you. And so at the end of the day, I know that I have to set a goal. Once I set that goal, then I know that I can achieve it, right? But I have to get out my way, because I have to actually be doing these things. So the next thing that we're going to do is, I will not talk myself out of what's for me. So let's sum that up. And we're going to say, what's for me is for me. What's for me is mine. However you decide to word it, it's yours. What's for you is for you, and can't nobody take it from you. Nobody can take it. Nobody can change that. What's for you is for you. What is for you is definitely for you. And that's it was one of those things that it just is what it is, right? Because sometimes we sit back and we look at other people even, and they doing good, or I want that, I want this. No, it's not for you, right? It wasn't for you. Think about this, right? The Tyler Perry Studios, what is for you is for me. What is for me is for me. Basically, the Tyler Perry Studios, right? Somebody said, oh, why nobody thought about doing that earlier? Why didn't nobody else try it? That's a good idea. That was good. They should have been done that. But at the end of the day, it's like, bro, that was for him. That wasn't for nobody else to do. That was for him, and that was for him and his timing. And that's just what it is. Like, it was not for anyone else to do that. So what is for you is for you. And the last thing that I want you to say for me right now is my hashtag. It starts with you. I want you to tell me it starts with me, because once you get this in your mind, and once you get it in your heart, and you start believing it, and you start pressing forward, and you start going and setting those goals, and you start just manifesting them things, like, you can have it. You can have it. It starts with you. But it starts with you realizing that you need a spiritual relationship. It starts with you actually applying the things that you hear. It starts with you changing your mindset, changing the way that you think, and actually going after it. It starts with you. So everything starts with you. So I need you guys to let me hear below. Let me see a ring below. It starts with you, or it starts with me, however you want to say that. It starts with you. I need you guys to also know that you need to have a healthy lifestyle. That means that you need to either change up your eating pattern, fix it so that you are eating healthier, drink more water, exercise. You guys, I went to therapy this morning, and the girl was like, oh, you look like you're ready to go work out. No, ma'am, but I might walk a little bit, but I can't walk too far. I can't walk as far as I used to be able to walk, but I may do something, because I can't just sit around, because if I sit around, then my joints start to lock up, and then I become worse, and it becomes harder for me to maintain it. I ain't got time for that. I just don't have time. So we need to make sure that we're eating right, because if you're working out and you're not eating right, what's gonna happen? You're not gonna see the results. You're not gonna see the change. You're gonna feel like me, baby. I wanted immediate gratification, honey. If I did some crunches, I want to see it right now when I get up. You understand what I'm saying? That's how I used to be. But at the end of the day, I had to realize, like, no, I want you guys to remember this. That it's gonna be the 4-8-12 rule of this. You understand? Within your healthy lifestyle. 4 weeks before you see a result. It's going to take 4 weeks before you see a result. And then it's going to take 8 weeks before your friends, your close friends, your relatives start to see that change. Because they, they don't see you quite frequently, and it looks different. So it takes 8 weeks for them, okay? But then there's 12 weeks before anybody else even notices it, right? So you got to do what? Keep going. What did we say yesterday? I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep pressing. I'm going to keep moving forward. So that's what we got to do, you guys. Like, remember, if you are the type of person like me, like, I'm self-motivated, but when it comes down to working out, my trainer will tell you, he got to get it in. I fight him. I'm like, hey, can I just do 4? Can I do 2? Can I do 3? Can I do 5? I debate with him all day. I'm a New Yorker anyway, so it's a debate. But at the end of the day, he's like, no, you can do it. You can do it. Give me 20. Give me 50. Give me 30. Wait a minute. But you have to remember and tell yourself, 4-8-12. Keep pushing. 4-8-12. Keep pushing. 4-8-12. Keep pushing. Don't stop, because you will see the results. And we can apply that in anything. It's not just working out. You might be aspiring to do something, and you're not going to see the change until 4 weeks from now. You guys, think about it. How many days is in 4 weeks? About how many days is in 4 weeks? Somebody tell me below. Tell me below how many days is in 4 weeks, you guys. Because when it boils down to it, in the group, it starts with you. That's what we've been doing. I know, you guys, please forgive me. I have been under some serious situations where, we only got like, ooh, my comments went away. But it's 30 days, right? It's about 30 days. So we do the 30-day challenges. Guess what we just did? We created new habits. So if you go in 4 weeks, it takes about 30 days or so. At the minimum, yes, 28. At the minimum, 28 days to create a new habit. So within those 4 weeks, within those 28 to 30 days, you have now created a new habit. It is easier for you to do it. So you're going to keep pressing, and you're going to keep moving. And in 8 weeks, your close friends and relatives are going to see the change. In 12 weeks, everybody else is going to see it. Next thing I need you guys to know is number 4. So number 1 was what? Spiritual growth. No matter of fact, I ain't even gonna do that. If you can tell me all 4 of them by the time I finish, then I'm gonna send you a package if you are not local. Okay, so get ready, get set. Number 4 is emotions. You have to stop being in your feelings all the time. Everything that everybody else does is not to attack you. Did you hear me? Stop being in your feelings all the time. Because one thing we have to realize is just like you have something going on, so does everybody else. And just like you might not respond the way somebody else might need you to respond all the time, everybody else is entitled to that as well. Because why? Honestly, we live in this flesh, right? So we're not always going to respond the most peaceful, respectful way that other people expect us to respond. Sometimes it's going to be off, right? So sometimes somebody's going to say something to you that might be off, but they might not mean anything by it. I told you guys about the time when I was on the phone with my homeboy, right? And we was talking and he was like, he said something to me and I was like, bruh, because I know you, I'm not going to take personal what you just said. You know, the way that you just said what you said, because he really didn't mean anything by it, right? So we got to stop taking things so personal and being so emotional, you know? Like, everything ain't about you and everybody is not trying to attack you. So get over yourself, you know what I'm saying? And then, which leads me to my next point is get over your past hurts. We talked about it yesterday too, but you got to get over your past because your past is going to hold you up from getting to your future where you're supposed to be at. Because if I stay stuck in the fact that I was molested, if I stay stuck in the fact that I was, attempted rape, you understand what I'm saying? If I stay stuck in the fact that I was actually raped before, if I stay stuck in the fact that, a lot of relationships were no good, I'd be alone and sad and depressed, right? But I am just as happy and content because God is good no matter what, right? But I can't stay in my feelings. And if I stayed in my feelings, then my king would be suffering because he like, dang, I can't even find my queen. Because guess what? I'm in my feelings, so I'm not even going to allow him an opportunity to find me. So we got to stop taking things so personally. Now, if they mean it personally, then they mean it. But at the same time, you have to ask God to forgive them because you know who you are and whose you are. And if they knew it, they wouldn't try to come against you because they know that they ain't going to be able to win. So if you know that the weapon will not prosper, why you worrying? Why you emotional? Why you stressed out? Why you bothered by what they doing? Like, get over your past hurts and let them go. In Mask Off, in the empowerment conference that's coming up in January, these are some of the things that we're going to be covering. How to let it go, right? Because you're like, gee, okay, it's easier said than done. But how do you do it? So these are some of the things that we're going to coach you through, and we're going to help you break these chains off of you. So if you have not said that you want to come to the empowerment conference in January, I need you to let me know by commenting below, inboxing me, or texting me if you have that number, okay? But what I need you to do now, what I'm going to tell you guys is I'm going to another page inside of the book, right? This is inside of the book, y'all. I'm giving away this information that's inside of this book. Why? Because I tell you guys, I didn't write this book to make money for real. But you need this book in your hand because there are assignments inside of here that you need to do. But that's not to benefit me. It's to benefit you. So if you want to actually see yourself overcoming, it's some stuff in here that you might not have thought of. But I just want to read this small part to you real quick. When you decide to change your mindset, strengthen your spiritual growth, and gain a healthier lifestyle, you're showing characteristics of loving yourself. It's in the book. You're showing characteristics of loving yourself. When you love yourself, there is nothing that can bother you. When no one is you, it seems like no one is there. It's not going to bother you because you know that you have you. You know that you have God on your side. When you love yourself, you're not worried about, I don't have nobody to go with. I'm going to the movies on Friday. Yes, I am, because there's a movie that I want to see. And I'm going to go by myself if I have to. Period. Because I love me. And I love spending time with me, right? But you have to gain those characteristics. And those are characteristics that will prove that you love yourself. You guys forgive me. I keep pushing my hair out this way because I need you guys to see my eyes. But the last point that I want to give you guys is please, 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 please do not give the key to your happiness to anybody else. Do not put those keys in nobody else's hand, because they cannot dictate what's gonna make you happy, and you shouldn't give nobody that much control or power over your emotions. You should hold the key to that. You should be able to dictate what is going to make you happy. If you're going to be happy, I tell you guys all the time, it starts with you. So don't put those keys in nobody else's hand. You can't do it, because they're not going to be. What happens when you put the keys in their hand and they make you mad? Then you just gave them the power and control over you. Don't do that. We cannot do that, because everything does what? Starts with you. It starts with you. So at the end of the day, you guys, just stay encouraged, stay motivated, stay knowing that you got this. You are a winner. You are on purpose, with purpose. Everything that's within you, all your gifts and talents is needed. So continue to press forward, continue to move forward, and do what you do, because even though somebody else might be doing it, they don't do it the way that you do. So somebody needs to hear it, receive it, or get it the way that you can deliver it, the way that you can give it to them. So at the end of the day, never give up. Keep pressing, keep pushing, because you can do it. Because we need you to do it. You understand? I need you to do it. You feel me? So at the end of the day, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for coming on this morning. Thank you for joining me. If you are just watching, please be sure to watch the replay, #replay for me, and let me know that you are with me. Join in on the comments and respond back to me so that I can respond back to you. I love engaging with you guys. I love communicating with you. You all keep me juiced up when y'all communicate back with me. You feel me? So I thank you so much. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram at Getting Motivated. Also, please join me in the group. It starts with you. For I play little games and things like that over there. Also, I have the YouTube channel up and running, because my sons has spoke that thing out, like we talked about yesterday. Speak it out. Yeah, they spoke it out. So the YouTube channel is there. Like I said, Sunday I will be releasing a new entry for the blog. So if you would like that information, please let me know. You can comment below, inbox me, or text me if you have that number. Okay? Other than that, I thank you guys so much for rocking with me. Let me know if you just getting on, whether you are a vet or a newbie, so I can welcome you properly. Other than that, you guys have a blessed and amazing day. You are victorious and prosperous. You are successful. You are everything that God says that you are, and you are none of what these people try to make you out to be, or the enemy. You understand? So have a blessed day, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow. I think I'll see you guys tomorrow at 10:45. If you have a topic, a comment, concerns, or something that you would like for me to cover, please make sure that you do definitely comment it below, inbox me, or text me if you have that number. Now let's make it rain with some love so that I can get up out of here, you guys, because I have somewhere that I actually have to be at today. So I love y'all. Oh, I'm supposed to be reading these comments real quick. I'm so sorry if you have left the building already, or if you have some comments right now, please go ahead and get those in so that I can respond to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, I miss you too. Yes, for the vets. I think you tried to call out my name. I'm getting any 6 copies. Oh, you buying 6 copies? Yes, honey. Yes, for the Christmas gifts. You guys, they make good gifts, okay? Bless somebody with success and empowerment and encouragement, you guys, this morning. Thank you for making it rain. I definitely see that. And as soon as I finish commenting, I'm going to peace out. Write the vision and make it plain. That part. Get out of my way. Thank you guys for actually participating with me. It really... It blesses my soul, Girl, that third one though. Well, I'm so excited that you was able to get that and receive that, because when I got it, I just received it all. I was like, yes, this is definitely for me. That's where jealousy comes in at. What's for you is for you, and what is for me is for me. People stop their own blessings with hateful hearts. Absolutely. Absolutely. When you are the type of person that is just so selfish and you just so worried about how you gonna get it. Oh, why they got this? They didn't do that, and I'm doing this, but I'm not receiving. You gotta stop. Like, I just finished up the chapter in selfishness, and right now I'm on to following Christ. That's what I'm working on right now. That's what I am studying. So you guys, yes, absolutely. You have to be knowing that what's for you is for you and what's not is not. And be absolutely happy for those people that are getting blessed and overcoming things. Yes, get over your past. Good afternoon. Is it afternoon already? It's almost. Hello there, King. Thank you for joining me. I'm actually wrapping it up. Late getting on, but I know it was excellent. Thank you so much. Just make sure you watch the replay. Comment replay for me so that I know that you actually watched it. And go ahead and comment through so I know you actually doing this activity with me. Love what you're doing in Florida, Georgia. I think I'm a little confused. I feel dyslexic right now. Plus, I'm not wearing my glasses. They're broke. Y'all pray for me. I'm going to go get them fixed. But you guys, anyways, like I said, thank you so much for rocking with me. I'm going to wrap this up. I see it on my hearts already, so I'm going to peace out. And I'll see you guys in the morning at 10:45 with a new topic.